what is known both as the City of Light and the City of Love. One of the most visited destinations on the planet, it is, of course, Paris. It's one of the great cities of Europe we're visiting with Scenic, as an add-on to a European river cruise. With an itinerary that features both included scenic free choice activities and plenty of free time, it is all ours for the exploring. I feel like this is the spot to be, especially in the morning.
Yes, it is. Look, this is early morning. It's a great place because there is nobody. It's the highest point of Paris, 128 meters high. The village Montmartre. Look at the church, the Sacré-Cœur. This is a very special church built in the second half of the 19th century. Wherever you are, Catholic, not Catholic, it doesn't matter, but people come here to make a special wish. And you can come anytime, day or night. It's always open.
Visitors to the 19th century Basilica are rewarded with exceptional views of the city. But it's only once you've wandered the winding streets and narrow laneways of Montmartre that you can really appreciate why it's one of the city's best-loved districts. When I think of France, I think of coffee and a croissant.
Oh, yeah.
Is that though stereotypical, or do you actually have this every day?
We actually have this nearly every day, I would say. This coffee, you know, that is actually an espresso, and just the croissant and the pain au chocolat, that's it. That's typical French breakfast.
How do you get away with eating this every day?
Well, we French people walk a lot. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, we like to walk to many places.
Montmartre is still known as the artistic quarter of the city and retains all the charm and character of that era, along with some unexpected highlights. What an absolute surprise, a vineyard in the middle of Paris.
Yes, you're right. It's a surprise. And still now, visitors coming from all over the world don't believe it's a real vineyard, though it is.
France itself is known around the world for its fabulous wines, but tucked away here in Montmartre, surrounded by residential homes, is the last place you'd expect to find the only remaining vineyard of Paris. And it's still a functioning vineyard today.
And I will prove it. Let's taste the wine.
Oh, that's a good way to prove it. It was created in 1933 as a way of stopping developers purchasing the land.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's have a sip. What do you think?
Love it. I just love being here. Look at this view. Great food and wine is a highlight of any holiday. And you can get right to the heart of the local delights with a visit to the Bastille Market.
Most of the food you find here, it's from France. Huh?
The smells and the colours and the sights, it's an experience. In the shadow of Bastille Square and the famous July column, the market is a feast for all senses. Everything I have seen in this market looks so delicious, and this in particular looks really good.
This cannelé is coming from the southwest of France. Can you feel there is some rum inside? You feel it, yeah?
It's warming up my tummy. Where do you even start when it comes to cheese?
We have in France about 1,600 different cheeses, yeah? This is cheese from the mountains.
Okay.
Go on.
Yummy.
This is called choucroute. It's very, very traditional French. There are different pieces of pork, cabbage cooked in white wine.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, now this looks very familiar to an Aussie.
Tartiflette, we call it.
Yeah, we call it something really fancy, potato bake.
Ah, d'accord, okay.
I feel like you can't come to France and not get a crepe.
This is typical from Brittany. That's all the way to the west of France. You can have it salty with ham and cheese and eggs.
Yeah.
Or you can just have crepe with sugar.
Should I just go traditional?
Just go with
Butter
traditional.
and
The problem is, if you have one after
Don't tell me the problem. Don't tell me. There's no problems here. How do I say delicious in French?
Délicieux.
Delicious.
C'est délicieux, c'est très bon.
Oh, goodness.
I can have 10 of these.
I can see why.